Hi, I wanted to pop on to let you know something that I'll be doing this week. And since I'll be doing something actually live and in person, I thought I'd jump on live and in person today. It's Sunday, last Sunday of March. It's a full moon, by the way, happy full moon. This week on Thursday, big change for me. It'll be my first time teaching in a yoga studio again with a new class. It's at Breathing Room in South Portland, Maine on Ocean Street. That's the newest location of Breathing Room. They may have moved since you were last there, moved like last summer. And so it's in Knightville, near where Town and Country Credit Union is, next to Willard Beach Studio also. And the class is called Chakra Flows. And we'll focus on chakras in our yoga practice, which is also really meant to be more broad, I would say, than yoga. This is really meant to be a practice where yoga is incorporated to help us understand ourselves better. And in some cases, that may even lead to a breakthrough or a release or a new awareness that helps guide you in your life beyond the yoga mat. And I have already planned this week's class. We'll focus on the root and the sacral chakra, the first two. And that will involve feet, legs, hips, the joints like the ankles and the knees, and also the low back and the low abdomen, and the layers of these energetic centers of ourselves. So the physical aspect, but also the mental, intellectual aspect, some knowledge, the emotional aspect as well. So we'll be taking all layers of ourselves into consideration in this very slow and reflective practice. If you sometimes do yoga, the postures will probably be very familiar, although some of them may include like a new twist on something that you've frequently done. And this week will especially be about becoming very present and fully inhabited in our bodies. So we live a lot of our lives from the neck up, and this practice will really reconnect you in any way that might be individual to you, to your root, your foundation, your stability, your ability to trust and to move beyond fear in some cases. So I'd love for you to join me if you'd like to come in live and you feel ready to do that as we continue to navigate through the pandemic. I've been very, very cautious, haven't taught in a yoga studio, like I said, in over a year now. So it's kind of a big deal. We will wear masks. We wear masks at Breathing Room when we practice live. Only 6 mats, along with mine, will be, that'll be the limit of number in the room. We have all the other protocols. There's plenty of hand sanitizer. Everything is cleaned frequently and deeply. If we use props, and you can use the props there if you want to, they'll be either washed or cleaned after practice. You can help with that. Maybe if you use blocks, for example, sanitizing the blocks afterward. I'm looking forward to gathering together in that sanctuary of a space. It's very cozy. Yeah, you can also practice virtual. Some of you have been taking that class virtually. I will keep it virtual all along for you as well, for the foreseeable future, so that those of you who don't live nearby can continue to take class, or if coming into class is not something that you're doing yet, if you're not vaccinated, or if you love practicing at home, you can continue to do that too. So flow is a play on words. It will be a very slow paced class with lots of time for reflection. You might like to bring a journal, something to write with, whether you're at home on your mat or whether you come into the studio. I will encourage you to experience class in a very individual way. And we'll create that kind of a flow. So we'll create flow between the first and second chakra, healthy energy at our foundation, in our security, and in our creative center, and our center that relates to individuality, as well as our intimate and strong connections with others. So that's what we'll be doing this week on Thursday. And then next week it'll be a different 2 or more chakras every week that we intentionally create flow between. It is inspired by Reiki. You may experience using your hands, for example, your own hands on your body, self-assist. I will not approach your mat or assist during class, but I will guide you to do self-assist physically and energetically, if that's something that you'd like to participate in. And I'll encourage really you to move and take class in a way that matches your own intention. So I'm an advocate for that for you moving in a way that matches your own intentions, increasing your sense of body agency as well as fully inhabiting your whole body. So that's this week's class, April 1st. And right now there are 6 spaces in the studio that you can sign up for at breathingroomme.com, or sign up and get the recording even. And if you can't be there 5:30 to 6:45, practice anytime in the next 2 days after that when you receive the recording. And so I'd love to see you. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to email me, if you have questions, you can do that. My email is the same as it's ever been, Robin Ivy. Robin like the bird with an I, Ivy like the plant, IVY, 88 number, 88 is my birthday, at Gmail. RobinIvy88 at Gmail. If you have any questions, thoughts, if you take class and you want to email me after. So that's breathingroomme.com for a brand new class, brand new month, April 1st. We begin chakra flows. I'd love to have you there.